Okay, so this video is to go through how to access the pieces of the selfie stick if you're working from the online version. So I'm actually doing this from home, so I'm not on the school network. To find the pieces for the activity, we want to go into 2.1.3. So I'm in the PLTW site. So 2.1.3 is where you'll navigate to. It's called Putting It Together. And when you click on, go down to resources. Now, what might happen here is I'm on a laptop that actually has Fusion on it. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can tell that I have Fusion up because I was using this yesterday to do it in class. But just to demonstrate, you click on that and it should come up here into your downloads. Now, for me, it is probably going to open it inside of Fusion. So if you're doing this on a laptop that has Fusion on it, you're going to end up on a screen like this. So it'll recognize, oh, this is a Fusion file, and it will open up Fusion. So that's what it will do with any laptop or desktop that has Fusion installed, and you'll be able to get the parts there. Now, if you don't, though, so if you're doing this from home, you would want to go into your online Fusion, which I was in last night, but does not appear to be doing much right now. So let's see if I can refresh the screen. If not, I'll pause it and try to work it out and resume the video. Okay, so this screen that we're all super well familiar with. So feel free to fast forward the video if you want. Okay, no, it looks like it might be okay. All right. I am on my home internet, which is usually pretty good. Typically, it's not super temperamental. And let's see if it lets me in. All right, if it does not let me in momentarily, I'm gonna pause the video just so that I can troubleshoot this for a second. That is the sound of my beautiful orange cat that you hear meowing. All right, let me come back over here and I'm gonna pause this and resume it once I can get into Fusion. Okay, so resuming that, I just basically had to go back to the Teams link and re-sign myself in. So now that I'm here, this is the online version. You can see I have the tab open. Basically, yeah, it says Fusion Online. So I'm in the online version. So to access those files that I just downloaded, I'm going to come over here to the File tab and I'm going to click Upload. Now, this is going to kick me over to what's known as your online hub. Okay, and so now what's super weird, and we were experiencing this in class yesterday, is you'll notice this page is fully loaded and there's no buttons over here. So what you need to do is just kind of like click onto like a different file. Now, most of my stuff is in admin project. I don't think I have much in, I do have some stuff in IED classwork, like a gazebo roof, which is not even for IED. But I'm gonna go put this in admin projects. And now when I do that, this upload button is available. So, and I have no idea why it's not there before. And what I want to upload is the file. I want to upload the file that I just put on my computer. Now, you guys, it immediately boots you over to your downloads because that's the only place where you can go. It obviously took me to someplace else. But here we go. So these are the downloads that I did yesterday. So there's period 1, period 2, and period 3 when I was demonstrating to do it in class. And then here we have the one from this morning. So yes, you should just see one file. So that's what I want to open. So I'm going to select that. I really could have selected any of them. And you'll notice that the file is now uploading into my admin. So essentially what you're doing is you're going to PLTW to go get that file and you're downloading it to your computer. Now from your computer, you need to upload it into Fusion. And so this is what we're doing here. So you're at like your little hub here and you're uploading that file into Fusion. Okay, so now I've uploaded the file into Fusion. So I'm going to click back over to my window here. And now if I come to the File tab, I should be able to click Open. And if I go to Admin Project, because that's where I saved it, we should see that file there. So most of the people yesterday, you were able to see it on the screen. I obviously have more stuff. And so there it is right there, IED selfie sticks file. And I'm going to click Open, and it'll take a second. And there they are. So now I've got it in the online version. So a little bit more complicated than if you are working on a computer that has Fusion on it, but certainly doable. Now there is one more part that you need, and we did go over this in class, but if you're trying to make this up from home, I'll go over how to do it here. There's a thumb screw that we need to get from an online catalog. So the way we would do this is we go to Insert, and we go down to Insert McMaster Car Component. So we're going to insert another piece to this. This is going to essentially open up like an online store. So if you think about it, there's a lot of parts and pieces that you might want to design with, like we got, eye bolts and pins and anchors, nails. You're not going to want to design like every single nail from scratch when you're assembling something together. And so, yes, there is kind of like an online store where you can go to. Now, the part that we need, if I remember the part number, is 91185. And then usually that's all you need. So it'll be the top one on there, but it's A911. Okay, that's the part number for these 2-arm thumb screws. Okay, so I'm going to click that. And it's going to give me the details there. No, we are not actually ordering packs of 10 thumb screws. We just want a CAD version of it to put into our design. So right here where it says 3D SolidWorks, okay, we want a 3D step file. And I do not have my mouse hooked up. So if you have a mouse, you can just there it is. Scroll, which is much easier. We want a 3D step file, and then we're going to download that file. Okay, so that's just like the file type. Usually it plunks it right on top of one of the other pieces, so you got to wait for a beat. There it is, and it is indeed right on top of one of my pieces. So I'm going to grab this arrow and just kind of move the thumb screw over, and then click OK. So now I have all of the parts necessary to assemble my selfie stick. So you should be good to go. I strongly recommend for those who aren't in class that what you do is you ground the phone holder bottom. If you're wondering why I'm recording this from home at 8:05, it's because it's a field trip day. So I'm going to head to work right out as soon as I'm done with this. Phone holder bottom. So if I hover in the browser over here over phone holder bottom, and then right click on that, I do get the option to ground to parent, or you can also pin it. Okay, that will work as well. And now basically you should be able to get that to slide now that it's grounded, and then build the rest of the selfie stick using the handout from class, like piece by piece, putting in each joint as you go. So I hope that video clarifies for anyone doing this from home how you access the parts in the online version and gets you set. There is a demo video showing how to put it together. All right, let me know if you have any questions.